Greetings children. In our Tier 2 syllabus, we were doing Unit D, Fractions 1. I have divided the chapter into two parts. In the first part, we have discussed about all the theories of the chapter. In this video, we are going to discuss all the modules of the chapter. This is for class 6. The subject is mathematics. I am Sivasis Sandilya and I welcome you to today's class. So the first module, expression of fractions. A man's salary is 3,600 per month. He spends 900 on food. What fraction of his salary does he spend on food? So the answer will be total salary equal to 3600, spent on food equal to 900. Fraction spent on food will be 900 divided by 3600. Now simplifying it to the lowest term, two zeros both from the numerator and denominator gets cancelled out. So we are left with 9 by 36. 9 4s are 36. So cancelling numerator and denominator by 9, we will get 1 by 4. So the concluding sentence will be, therefore 1/4, that means 1 by 4 of the salary is spent on food. In the same way, pause the video for some time. Do the problems in module number 1. You have the book, so I will skip it and I will show you the answers at the last part of the video. Okay. So in module number 2, mark the following fractions on a number line. Demo. The question is 2 by 7. So you have to draw a number line. You have known to draw number lines from your last class only. So what we will do, since it is 2 by 7, so we will divide 0 to 1, the space between 0 and 1, into 7 equal parts. So the first mark will be 0 by 7, next mark will be 1 by 7, 2 by 7 and so on till 7 by 7, which is 1. Now 2 by 7 will be the second mark of those 7 marks. So in the same way, pause the video, do all the problems in module number 2 by yourself. I will show you the answers at the last of the video. Module number 3, mark the fractional numbers on the given number line. So this is very easy. The number line is already given on your book. All you need to do is mark the numbers on the number line. Look at the demo. From 0 to 1, there are 4 marks. That means the space between 0 and 1 is divided into 4 parts. The first one will be 1 by 4, then the 2 by 4, then the 3 by 4. So question number 1, 3 by 4 is marked like that. After 1, it will be 1 by 4, 1 2 by 4, 1 3 by 4 and then 2. So 1 3 by 4 is also marked and so on. Take your time, do all the problems in module number 3. I will show you the answers at the last of the video. So in the fourth module, we have to express the shaded part of the fraction and write down which pair of fractions are equivalent. Look at the demo. The shaded part in the first diagram is divided into 4 equal parts, the triangle. There are 4 equal triangles within that big triangle. So out of 4, only one part is shaded, so the fraction is 1 by 4. In the second, the oval, it is divided into 2 parts and 1 part is shaded, so the fraction of the shaded part is 1 by 2. In the third, the circle is divided into 8 equal parts and 2 of those 8 parts are shaded, so the fraction will be 2 by 8. In the fourth one, the square is divided into 4 parts and 2 of those 4 parts are shaded, so the fraction of the shaded part will be 2 by total number of parts, that is 4. Thus, one and 3 are equivalent fractions. Why? Because 1 is 1 by 4 and number 3 2 by 8. If we simplify 2 by 8 into its lowest term, we will get 1 by 4. So 1 and 3 are equivalent fractions. Again 2 and 5 are equivalent fractions because 2 is 1 by 2 and number 4 2 by 4. Again, if we simplify 2 by 4 into its lowest term, we will get 1 by 2. So 2 and 4 are equivalent fractions. In the same way, do all the problems in module number 4. I'll show you the answers at the last of the video. Module number 5. Write 3 equivalent fractions of the given fractions. Look at the demo. 3 by 4 is the fraction given. So 3 by 4, if we multiply both the numerator and denominator by 2, 3, 4, then we will get fractions 6 by 8, 9 by 12, 12 by 16. So the 3 equivalent fractions of 3 by 4 are 6 by 8, 9 by 12, 12 by 16. Now, at this point, just remember, since the demo is using multiplying both the numerator and denominator by 2, 3 and 4 respectively, you don't need to exactly follow this method, okay? You can multiply the numerator and denominator by 10 also. So 30 by 40 will also be an equivalent fraction to 3 by 4. The number that you are multiplying the numerator and denominator must be same, and you can select the number by yourself. Take your time, solve all the problems in module number 5. I'll show you the answers at the last of the video. Module number 6. Write 2 equivalent fractions of the following fraction. So here what they are doing, they are dividing both the numerator and denominator. Look at the demo. 18 by 66. Dividing both the numerator and denominator by 2. 18 divided by 2 is 9. 66 divided by 2 is 33. So 9 by 33 is the equivalent fraction to 18 by 66. Again 9 by 33, again dividing both the numerator and denominator by 3, we get 3 by 11. So 3 by 11 is also another equivalent fraction of 18 by 66. In the same way, take your time and solve all the problems in module number 6. There is not much difference in module number 5 and 6. In module number 5, you are taught that you can find equivalent fractions by multiplying both the numerator and denominator with the same number. Here you are taught that you can find the equivalent fraction by dividing both the numerator and denominator with the same number. Module number 7. Reduce the following fractions to the lowest term by finding the prime factors. Now, look at the demo. 96 and 96 by 128. So 96, if we take out the LCM and find out the prime factorization of 96, we can write 96 as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3, and 128 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So the 5 2 in the numerator can be cancelled out by 5 2's in the denominator. So the numerator only we have 3, and in denominator we have 2 2's, that is 2 into 2 4. So the lowest term of 96 by 128 will be 3 by 4. In the same way, do all the problems in module number 7. I'll show you the answer at the ending of the video. Module number 8. Reduce the following fractions to the lowest term using HCF for cancelling. So first of all, what we will do, look at the demo. The fraction is 80 by 120. First of all, we will find out the HCF of 80 and 120. So by division method, look at the division at the right hand side. We are dividing 120 by 80 one times, it becomes 80. Subtracting 80 from 120, we get 40. Now we will use this 40 to divide 80, and 40 into 2 will be 80, so the remainder is 0. So the last divisor was 40, so the HCF of 80 and 120 will be 40. Okay, once the HCF of both the numerator and denominator is found, then what we will do, we will divide both the numerator and denominator by that HCF. So 80 by 120 can be written as 80 divided by 40 by 120 divided by 40, which will give you 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 is the lowest term fraction of 80 by 120. In the same way, take your time, solve all the problems in module number 8. I will show you the answers at the ending of the video. Module number 9, compare the fractions by cross multiplication. Demo number 2 you will do yourself. Look at demo number 1. We have to compare fractions 2 by 3 and 1 by 7. By cross multiplication, 2 into 7 gives you 14, 3 into 1 gives you 3. Since 14 is greater than 3, we can write 2 by 3 is greater than 1 by 7. If required, refer to the previous video in which we have discussed the theory part and do all the problems of module number 9. I'll show you the answers at the end of the video. Module number 10. Check which of the following fractions are equivalent by cross multiplication. So, by cross multiplying, if both the right hand side equal to left hand side, then they are equivalent. If they are not equal, then they are not equivalent. Again I am telling you, if required, refer to the previous video, revise the theory part, then again come back and do the answers. Do the questions. I will show you the answers at the end of the video. Module number 11. Write a number in the box to make the fractions equivalent. Demo number 1 you will do yourself. Let us discuss demo number 2. 52 by blank. There is a box that is blank. So 52 by blank equal to 4 by 7. So in the blank we will consider x, a variable. So 52 by x equal to 4 by 7. By cross multiplication, since these are equivalent fractions, we have to make this equivalent fractions. So 52 into 7 is equal to 4x. By cross multiplication, 52 into 7 by 4 equal to x. After simplification, we find that x is equal to 91. So 91 is the number that goes into the box. In the same way, do all the problems in module number 11. I'll show you the answers at the end of the video. Module number 12. The same thing as module number 11, but here there are 3 equivalent fractions given. Nothing more complicated. Just you have to do the problems in module number 11 two times for each problem in module number 12. This is longer but not difficult. Okay, so look at the demo. Blank by 104 equal to 8 by 26 equal to 12 by blank. So what we will do, we will consider the first blank as x and the second blank as y. So step 1, x by 104 equal to 8 by 26, which after cross multiplication you will get x equal to 104 into 8 by 26. After simplifying we will get x equal to 32. So the first blank will be filled up by 32. Now the second step, we will consider the second and the third terms, that is 8 by 26 equal to 12 by y. The second block we are considering as y. After cross multiplication we will get 8y equal to 12 into 26. Again cross multiplying, we will get y equal to 26 into 12 by 8. After simplifying, we will get 39. So the second blank will be filled up by 39. So the answer will be 32 by 104 equal to 8 by 26 equal to 12 by 39. The same thing that you have done in module number 11, but you have to do it 2 times for one problem. Pause the video, or you also have your books. From the books also you can do. Solve all the 6 problems in module number 12. So now let's move on to the answers. These are the answers to module number 1. Pause the video if required and note down the answer. Now let us move on. These are the answers to module number 1, D and E. Pause the video, note down the answers. Now let us move on. These are the answers to module number 1, question number F, G and H. Pause the video, note down the answers. Now let us move on. These are the answers to module number 2. Pause the video, note down the answers. The dark dots are representing the numbers that we have to mark on the number line. Okay, don't get confused. These are the answers to module number 3. Pause the video, note down the answers. If you have already done everything correctly, just check once. These are the answers to module number 5. Pause the video, note down the answers. These are the answers to module number 6. Pause the video, note down the answers. This is question number E from module number 6. Pause the video and note down the answer. These are answers to module number 7 and the answers to question number A and B of module number 8. Pause the video, note down the answers. These are the answers to module number 8, question number C, D and E. Pause the video, note down the answers. These are the answers to module number 9. Pause the video, note down the answers. These are the answers to module number 10. Pause the video, note down the answers. These are the answers to module number 11 and answers to module number 12, question number A, B and C. Pause the video, note down the answers. These are the answers to module number 12, question number D, E and F. Pause the video, note down the answers. So this brings us to the end of today's class and also to the end of this unit. So at this point, let me remind you once that the answers that I am providing might have some mistakes. Do the answers yourself and check the validity of the answers. If anything is wrong, call me up or give me a message and I will give in the description that which answer is wrong. I hope everyone enjoyed today's class. This brings us to the end of Unit D of your Tier 2 syllabus. That means out of 5 units in your Tier 2 syllabus, 4 units are complete. So only 1 unit remains. Please revise carefully several times, okay? Only 1 unit to go. After that your exams are coming. So please start practicing. With this note, I am Sivasis Sandila signing out. Hope everyone enjoyed today's video. Thank you everyone.